Okay, it looks like we're live. I'm just going to check the audio first. Okay. All right, looks good. So I'm going to invite some folks on Twitter to come and join us. Okay, it looks like we're live. I'm just going to check the audio first. Okay. All right, looks good. So I'm going to invite some folks on Twitter to come and join us. Okay, it looks like we're live. I'm just going to check the audio first. So I'm going to invite some. Okay, it looks like my earpiece is not working for my iPhone, so I'm gonna go get an earpiece and maybe something to drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, it seems like this earpiece works, so I'll use this one instead. And then we're going to tell the folks on Twitter. Alright, so I'm going to switch the... Let's start up the game. See if we can. So we don't really have anything confirmed for the PS5. Seems like my audio is, at least on my end, is not great. Oh, there we go. There you should hear the game audio now. and I'm also hearing it. Yeah, so I don't think anything's confirmed for this week. I don't think normally we do. Typically the most active days are like Tuesday and Thursday, and then probably Thursday is the best day. And then Mondays are typically slow, Fridays are a bit better than Mondays, and Wednesdays could be good, could be bad, and there's almost nothing on the weekend. It's Mardi Gras weekend here in Lafayette, so we do the main quest, Cool Route. We don't know the... Yeah, I don't want to buy the Nora Valiant armor since I already have the upgrade for that. And I have the legendary version of the Nora. The pulverizing strike thrower, we don't know where the rock breakers are. That would be nice to have an upgrade for that. I think we're going to sell the Utaru Whisperer at some point. And we got... we need the green shine chunk for this glow blast sharp shot bow level 4. That seems very doable. So let's see what our weapons are right now. So we got this Death Seeker Shadow, which is a legendary. We got the Glow Blast, which is a very good, and it's got it seems like Glow Blast and Death Seeker are kind of like the same, except you do have the hard point arrows with the Glow Blast, so that's nice. And then the pulverizing spike thrower, that is OP, that's awesome. And then the Seeker Hunter bow is, I guess, our best frost bow. And we also use that as kind of our primary hunter bow, but we might start using the Forge Fall for just... So looks like we got a lot of plasma arrows here. And then for fire arrows, we're using the Wildfire Hunter bow. Let's see if we got... I think we've got all the legendaries equipped, and we got quite a lot of rare, the blue ones that are fully upgraded, but we might end up selling those at some point. So I'm doing just like a hunter build, and because I play a hunter playstyle, which I think is kind of like the default playstyle for Horizon Forbidden West. So this is 179 with the Forge Fall versus 43. Oh man. Wow, that's so much better. But Forge Fall. So Forge Fall basically replaced the... So we could kind of just drop the Glow Blast. Like, what is the Glow Blast? Is it in 123? Or is this 179? With the precision arrows. And then the... So maybe we want to put on something else. And then we also have the targeting hunter arrows. So those will like knock parts off. Those will kind of explode. Oh, it just seems like that's... But maybe this is better. Why is that so low? It's weird. 57. Okay, I guess we'll keep it on for now, but we might want to put on the Okay, so this is the hunter equivalent. So, these are hunter... This is a hunter bow, right? And so we don't have a long-range bow that has the tear blast arrows. So... This hunter bow, 57 versus 43. So we want to rely on the Death Seeker's Shadow for like just damage. That would probably be your default arrow. And then for the Glow Blast is a sharp shot, and this is Forge Fall is a actually, let's go into the menus because I'm trying to figure out the differences between these. Alright, so Forge Fall, it's a long range bow, so it's a slow bow. So I think the only thing that I'm getting is the Tear Blast arrows with the Glow Blast sharp shot. We're getting the Tear Blast, whereas the Forge Fall is getting better plasma and better damage arrows. Right? Yeah, so way better damage and way better tear, and better plasma. The Seeker Hunter bow is just barely upgraded. That's weird. And I don't think we put the oh, we haven't put the coils on them, so we need to put the coils on. All right, so that reduces it. Weird. Really hard to get to that third coil. And these controls are kind of janky in terms of getting to that third coil. See, it just goes right past that third coil. There we go. That's weird. Adding some of these coils actually decrease damage. That is so weird. Okay, Glow Blast, Sharp Shot. Yeah, so we're just getting the should only use that for tear arrows. And so it's at long range. So I mean, it's kind of like maybe we should try the Blast Forge out then. Let's put some coils on the Blast Forge. Oh, that is so weird that it goes down when you put on that coil. Weird. And I still have some metals I could use to buy. I think I could buy stuff, so maybe I should try that. Okay, Death Seeker's got all its coils. The pulverizing spike thrower has all its coils, and the forge fall has all its coils. Okay, so we are coiled up. So I guess the question is it worth getting the green shine for the glow blast? Sure, I guess. Okay, here's an unknown rebel outpost. What's this? Deck on the Holocaust. I guess my other thing would be like, the big thing I'm wondering is if you're hunting apex predators, do you get the same XP regardless of the type of predators you get? I'm thinking you do. Like, so maybe you should go after like red eye watchers or something. Or something, really easy like that. If you get Apex versions, if you get the same XP for Apex versions. Obviously, I don't need XP, so that's why I'm not really dedicating to it. But it'd be interesting as a sake of argument. I need to override some cauldrons.
Let's go on foot from here.
All I have are chargers. Or I also have that Triceratops thing, but I don't think you can ride the Triceratops, so... Okay, looks like we got some foes over there.
Should use shock ammo.
Okay, it's the rebel camp. And it says that the glow blast is like right here. It's in the rebel camp.
Another rebel outpost. I need to take out the leader.
Okay, we're gonna try the wildfire hunter bow. Since human enemies generally don't do very well with fire. Maybe we can sneak up here without, like, alerting them.
Oh, I hate the smell of blight.
Okay, well, so much for that. What is this? Well, that was effective. Oh, I think my settings are too low. So I've been farming. Alright, let's go to settings. And I was like, whoa, that was too easy. So we're going to go to normal. Alright. Resume. Okay. Alright, and for humans, we don't want to waste our... That didn't do much damage on him. Let's try fire then. Well, Now, normal difficulty, you actually take some damage. Oh, I took out the rebel leader. Nice. So, oh, the sun was in my eyes. So you like my new Horizon Forbidden West t-shirt? Okay.
They're over there! Where's the fight? I'll flush her out. I've waited for this.
Here's somebody trying to hit me. Okay, come on, Aloy.
They were here. Got him.
Well, that really did nothing to him. Be a chain reaction there.
Pain subsiding. I should take a look at the leader's body before I go.
I think I already
Keep
did
them
that.
protected.
Well, there's a lot of this. This is just an outpost.
No, it's
See, there, even the humans are damage sponges, right? And I've got really good gear here, right? So just on normal difficulty, right? We hit them with like 5 arrows. And it just didn't... Okay, come on up. We want to shoot you. It's a lot of
You're in
loot
for it now.
here. Now, I guess I could use my Valor Surge. That would have made it quicker. So have we conquered the rebel outpost now? What, we need to find the outpost leader? How do I get up there? It's all a parkour puzzle.
Find this in my stash later.
She's really coughing a lot. As the Yams Vikings would say in Valhalla, there's a lot of loot here. Alright. Where's the rebel leader? He's right here? And I'm pretty sure I looted it. It was right here. Okay. Unavailable. Okay. Says oh, wait, maybe this is it?
Our triumph.
Oh, that's the leader.
By another at the
Okay, since you're the leader, I'm gonna use this on you.
Huh? Stop! Now! Help me here!
That was loud.
You come back, I'll be ready. Uh-huh.
Well, he died standing up.
Hey. I should check if there's anything with a lock around here.
Oh, that was glitchy. Can't believe the amount of stash in this place. That's outrageous. Maybe I should have been doing the rebel outpost more. Guess I have to be on this side, maybe? And we still haven't got the glow blast. Yeah, it's quite the parkour puzzle here. Come on. Really? So you can't get that? Maybe it's a grapple point? Why she can't do those? Oops. Yeah, how did the rebels get up there? They were always up there. Always looking up. Oh, we could have glided. That was an idea. There we go. Maybe we could glide over here. Yes, the green shine is at the top. That looks like a gravel point up there. There we go.
No room on me. I can take it to my stash. Tags for
I
dead
can't
soldiers.
believe how...
Duke will want these.
Alright, we've completed it, so we had to do all this to complete it. Interesting. Okay. And that'll take me down to that one. There's also like some stuff in here. I don't think I've found the green shine yet, though, right? Okay, go back to quests, jobs. What, it's not here anymore? What, it's... Was that for shards? What is it, like, taking it me there for shards? That's ridiculous. It's not here anymore? Oh, darn it. So hard to get. You have to. There we go. Angle to see it. Could just go down that way, but I don't know that there's anything we want up there. We would like to go over to this other one right there with the rebel sharp shot.
I'm making good use of this.
Darn that rope. So stupid. To use the rope. Let's see if we can get the rope so it's not in our way. Get the tree in our way. I guess maybe you could use that thing to get up here. Grapple. They're making it hard on us, aren't they? So there's something taking our health here? Weird.
More cauldrons to be able to ride that.
I don't have time for you guys. And there's so much wildlife here. Hello, art guy. There's so much wildlife here that you just like run over it when you're on the Strider. And the question is, can you be bothered to pick it up? There's like, this is the most road to kill of any game I've ever played. Oh. Come on. Why did you stop? Come on, let me off at least. You stopped right next to a Thunderjaw. Okay, let's see if we can do stealthy like. We'll try our stealth outfit. Yeah. Utaru Winterweave. Still haven't found it yet.
Machine's weak against frost.
Seem to be coming right towards me. Very patient here. Silent strength. Okay, let's see what we can do if we do Valor Surge here. Shots are really good. There we go. Let's see if we can get his cannons now. See them, there they are. That's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about the weapons review, where it kind of selects the wrong one. though I'm not doing a ton of damage, don't have a good angle on any good weak points, it's still just taking out his damage on this one. It's not gonna let me save. Okay, where is this green shine? You still have the fire fang horns. Oh, I should have used the Death Seeker there. Okay, so maybe we can create a chain reaction here. Stuff is not even worth doing. Where's the other fang horns? Need a longer range bow. Not my good one either. Just laying low. There's a chunk. Alright.
Well, won't have to worry about running out. Oh, I can't see a way to climb this tall neck.
Out of range, I guess. I'm gonna scan it. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we'll go to the workbench, because we did complete that. So, we'll do it.
Rain. I feel the pressure building to it.
sell some glow blast for shards, I guess.
I sell all you need.
Okay, this glow blast sharp shot. So we got the green shine. And boy, this one needs a lot of green shine. We got a new slot though. It's got 507 tear. Okay, so let's see how it compares to the Forge Fall. Yeah, it definitely tears a lot better than the Forge Fall. I'll create a job. Probably don't want it to be our active job, but anyways. So just the regular hard point is 137.98. Yeah, so you only want to use it for the long range tear. Okay, I guess we could sell quite a bit here. So legendary ancient sculpture, will sell it. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Ancient necklace, sell it. Apex rollerback heart, we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna sell all these watches. I mean, that was a really profitable bandit outpost. Silver ingot, sell it. And then, yeah, the metal blocks. Apex red eye watcher heart. Apex tracker burrower heart. Apex leech slasher heart. I guess we assume that those are not going to be used in upgrades, but that seems most of these other hearts are used in upgrades. So we can look at our jobs. We got yeah, it's all these slither fangs we need. So we need to advance the story to get slither fangs. Rockbreaker, I don't know where Rockbreaker is. Yeah, Rockbreaker. Get some lobsters. Ducks and owls. We could use some more ducks and owls. I have seen some ducks and owls. Tide rippers. Haven't seen the tide rippers yet, and some bass. And then bass and moonfish. Okay. I mean, our pouches are pretty good. They're not terrible. So we'll craft some more ammo. volatile sludge is kind of... We might have a shortage of that soon. Okay.
May the wind carry.
I do think you get more if you fully upgrade it, although it's not worth it if you're not gonna keep it. So, let's just do the main quest because we're kind of waiting to do this main quest, and we'll see how it goes. So cool route. I've completed the arena. Right, I've done all the quests in the arena, so that's why we got all these legendaries. Check Twitter. Go to quests. Cool route. We're gonna complete that. So we can start hunting Slitherfangs. So once you complete it, you can hunt Slitherfangs, but then you have to do another quest right after that. So I'm gonna fast travel. I guess we could have just fast traveled to the base without doing anything. And we'll talk to Gaia. You know, I would guess my take on the Elden Ring situation is that I'm glad people like it. I think it's it's a franchise that a lot of people really like, or at least the minority gamers really like, and that's good. I just did have an issue with the reviews of the critics, right, which are, number one, so far different from user scores. And so now that I think they're selling to a much broader audience.
He's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
That's like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears.
So we can talk, we got all these questions we can ask them. Okay, we'll ask them.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Cutscenes are really good.
I better go.
In terms of the graphics, it's just...
I'll leave you to it.
And the acting. The guy that plays this guy, he's a really great actor. They've got him on the Gorilla channel. Aloy, of course, is played by a much older woman. She's not the character model, I think, but sometimes she is the character model for the motion capture.
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be
But for the face, no.
or something like that.
Or mostly no.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, tribes settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Okay, you're training.
How's, training with Cell?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
You know, I think that the thing with me that I just am a bit skeptical about Elden Ring is, like, I don't think they're paying for actors. I don't think that they're doing all this stuff. And so, if they're not, you know, doing the motion capture, and they're not paying the actors, and they're not paying the voice actors, why should we be giving them a 10 out of 10? You know? I think that there should be, like, I mean, it's to each his own what they think, but my take is that, you know, it's kind of like a skating competition. You know, sometimes you do figure skating, sometimes you do jumps that are like, best you can get is 8 out of 10, right? And I feel like that a lot of things about Elden Ring are like 8 out of 10 jumps, right? So the graphics, character models, all that stuff. That seems like generously 8 out of 10 jumps. Then why are we saying it's 10 out of 10? But that's my opinion. Is everybody has their own opinion. Glad people enjoy it and they enjoy the gameplay.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
That's good.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Yeah, they did well casting Varl too.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Talk to Zoe, I think? Yeah, Zoe.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
You've spoken with Kotalo?
A few words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you
Okay,
and
I've gone through
Horus?
this stuff. I'm gonna...
You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains,
Yeah, Zoe's a little bit
they
chatty.
did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields,
I'd really wish
took
there
our
was a
people
skip.
as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the Dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's Dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember.
See, that didn't show
all
like
the
it was
dust and
done,
blood
but now we're
settled,
hearing it again.
I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh.
Yeah, the writing for Zoe is awful. You know, I think also, like, the whole Karja storyline, it's told over and
I went
over
back to Plainsong
again. Like, we need it filled
But
in
even as the
anymore
harvest
about the
passed,
Karja.
It didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
It was the same way with
Is that
Horizon
why
Forbidden
you became a
West. Like,
grave
we'd
singer?
not heard the Karja
I
story.
thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves,
I guess they
fight
just
for a chance
they
to
just
keep them
kind of like
alive.
assume
I'm glad you
that
chose
we
the
don't.
latter.
We only like look at 1/10 of the content, and so they just bang our head over with it.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes, she was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
See, now it's giving me companions again.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Okay,
Of
so
course.
it's different.
Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Okay, that's not working out well.
Right. I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
All right.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Basically, you're gonna get screwed if you don't get it. You're gonna all die. 'Cause we're gonna.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing.
The more I learn about the old ones, the less different. Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see an Utaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus. It will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Yeah, it has actually.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
So they got a representative of every tribe now.
What did Chief Ikaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
Okay, why'd you become marshal?
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Okay, so I think we've gone through all their dialogue, so that sounds good. Okay, so back.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people.
So we're gonna talk to
Doors always
Gaia.
open here.
We give her back the thing. We'll get some XP. And I've actually done this, and I went back to an earlier save because I wanted to see exactly when I could get the legendaries. And basically, if you go all the way up to this point and not deliver Aether to Gaia, then you can open up the arena and you get 3 legendary weapons and 3 legendary if you complete all the challenges in the arena. You get 3 legendary weapons, this Blast Forge, Deathseeker's Shadow, and Forge Fall, which do seem to be upgrades to my purple weapons, definitely upgrades to my blue weapons. My purple weapons most of them are upgraded somewhat. I should have upgraded the Seeker Hunter bow, I guess, because it's my only frost thing. I am just really disappointed with the elemental effects anyways, but that's besides the point. So, and then you get the 3 outfits. I'd already had the Utaro Winter Weave, which I got in Thornmarsh. I'm gonna put on Thoro Thunder Warrior because that's probably the best all around. But if the stealth, I think Utaro Winter Weave. Now the best looking one, just to show you, the best looking one is this Karja, which usually the Karja stuff is the best looking stuff. That's the cute outfit for her. The only problem with the Karja is that it's a trap. It basically has trap buffs. So it's really, unless you play a trap play style, which I don't. I don't even have a rope caster on my 6 items on the thing. So I haven't bought a very rare rope caster even. And I barely set traps. Traps are really expensive also.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone, or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So...
Sounds like a trap.
maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond.
I think it's a
and
trap.
reveal your location.
I wouldn't do it, but you have to do it.
However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Maybe they could intercept the transmission too.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay.
So
What
most
about
of
the other number in
California
the
is
message?
flooded. That's interesting.
237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right.
We'll
I'll go
remember
to the coordinates and
237.
check out the source of the transmission.
All by
I think it's a
yourself?
code. It's like an ATM code.
No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back.
I'm not sure what Aletheia
Don't worry.
does.
I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Aether manages the air.
Go grab your things.
Poseidon
We'll wait for
manages
you
the
at the west
water.
exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Okay, you can't leave the facility now. Once you've done this, you've completed Cool Route. Now, let me show you something that is amazing. So before this, I should have showed you before. Okay, there's stuff popping. So we're in Cradles of Echoes. We've completed Cool Route. So before, if you looked here on the map, there was no Slitherfang, but now it's here. right? So you can start farming Slitherfangs immediately after Cool Root, but the problem is that we have to do Cradle of Echoes first. There's no way around it. Okay, so we got 5 skill points. I don't know where to put those. So I've completed 1 skill tree. Power shots might be a... Am I equipped? If I equip power shots, bolster your resolve and deal more damage for a certain number of shots with bows, bolt blasters, and rope. I'm going to try power shots because it won't let me equip it. It's acquired. Can I equip it? Maybe it's already equipped. Okay, so power shots is... So I should lose no ammo when I do that. Right, so that's it's kind of important given our ammo situation is so bad. Okay, so we've got gain valor on impact. Okay, that sounds good. What else? More berries. Okay, we'll get more berries. Silent strike, heal. Quiet spear. Okay, we'll put more stealth range. And then we only have 1, so I don't know. Okay, we'll do that combo. I try to do as little actual melee as possible because it just never works out well.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
That was another one of those.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Okay, so we'll see if we have anything to craft. I think we're kind of good on ammo. Got a lot of shards at the moment because we sold off a lot of that stuff from the Panda camp.
Gaia doesn't need it.
I think we're all
Okay, let's go do it. Let's just
There
do
she
it.
is.
You ready to head out?
Yeah, let's get going because I can
Let's
only go
go.
back to an earlier save.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown.
Maybe I should
This
have
ought
done
to be
like a
good.
save. I assume that there's like an auto save at this point. So I just really hate the dungeon quest because there's no save points. That's really my fundamental criticism of this game, the previous game,
That is distress
is that
call.
they
Had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
there's really no reason to do fire save points. There's no really upside to that. So I wish they would just do quick save or manual save whenever you wanted to do it. Because you can't have fires in dungeons, right? In indoor facilities. Oh, wow. That definitely looks like Farzina.
Vermin.
It's got a nice plasma count in there.
What is that?
What the hell?
feel it when he hit her with that melee weapon. So the ballista didn't work either.
Well, that takes the keg.
Well, definitely if there's a far zenith around. Sounds like it's a trap. You're gonna go talk to the far zenith?
Burl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
Or did she walk away?
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought
Snow's
one of them.
melting on my face. Almost didn't make it.
So the melee did work against the far zenith. It did hurt her. She died. Look at that. How did that work?
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield.
What did they do?
But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Well, Spectre. Those are the Zenith
The Spectre had
machines.
instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
How do I shoot it? Oh, there we go.
Kind of chilly.
Is that Varl over there?
I can grab this from my stash later.
That's Varl. Oh, they're dumping a lot of supply caches. I think we're gonna need it. Seems like we've not found what we're supposed to investigate.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Maybe these are friends of Silence.
Ah! Our weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Probably like Silence's scheme to kill the far zeniths.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Were they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Am I stuck in the bush? That's ridiculous. How'd I get stuck in the bush? Okay, let's talk to Aaron.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Aloy?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
So it used to be you can roll faster than you can run, but you can actually run faster than you can roll. Oh, we gotta talk to Varl, sorry.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is. But my guess is it's somewhere down there.
I think we're gonna find out what the asset is soon.
Aaron, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Don't use your hammer, it's not gonna work.
Hurtling's holding up. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aloy. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Sounds plausible. Seems like the most obvious one.
Looks like some kind of data center. We might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Looks like a far zenith transmitter.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aloy is gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Alright, 1 second. Okay, gotta go. We got an important matter to take care of here. So we're gonna end the stream. Subscribe, follow at Linus Wilson on Twitter for PS5, Xbox Series X restock updates. Bye.